excited for this one. Country artist Oliver Penn is getting warmed up for us for his Houston Happens debut. You can't miss this exclusive performance. And I just met him in the green room. He is such a charming young man. Please, everyone, you're going to want to stay tuned for this one. And it's time to play ball. Astros opening day is finally here. Our Seth Kovar is going to show us his team spirit. Yes, he has it live from Minute Maid Park. And I don't know about you, but I just can't help to be jealous of all these celebrities and their gorgeous skin. Wish we had a guide to achieve their looks, right? Oh, wait. We do. Maggie will have the secrets of glowing Hollywood skin as Houston Happens starts right now. Happy Thursday, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for another edition of Houston Happens. I'm Idolina Perales filling in for Maggie today. And to help us dive in today's talkers, we have the one, the only Kerrigan Chauvin, my friend. She's with us today. Are you excited?
Yeah, so excited. So much to talk about today.
Right. Okay. I have to show you this video. First of all, I came across this yesterday. And since you're from Louisiana, I'm going to assume you have some experience with alligators.
More experience than I would like, let's put it that way.
Okay, check out this video behind us.
Oh, wow.
What the what, right?
What is he eating?
He is eating a Red Bull fish. Isn't this crazy? Okay, so I saw this video yesterday and my jaw just dropped. On the beach, just chilling and eating his lunch was this massive gator. Now, the gentleman who shot this video, Hunter Ham, had taken his family to Sea Rim State Park in Sabine Pass. Have you been there before?
I have. I drive by there on my way home to Louisiana.
So, okay, so I hear there's like fresh water around there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I suspect that's where he came from. So that's when the alligator, you can see right there, he's just chawing down on a bull redfish. Now, I don't know how accurate this is, but Ham, who says he's an avid fisher, estimates the fish to be about 28 inches. Can you believe that? So the fish is 28 inches,
okay.
Right?
Yeah. That's not all too crazy.
But how big does this alligator's mouth have to be that, like, most of that fish is in his mouth?
The bigger concern is how big this alligator is. That is a massive one. Holy moly.
I know. And I know you love trivia, right?
Yes.
So here's a little bit of trivia. This is what I learned. Wildlife experts say that gators will sometimes go from freshwater to saltwater just for a little bit to get rid of the parasites that they carry on them.
That is a fun fact I did not know, which I rarely come across. So thank you for stumping me on that one. I wouldn't have known the answer to that Jeopardy question.
Yeah, but have you ever seen a gator that big?
Yes.
Really? Where?
My house.
What?
Yeah, so like back home, that's like our backyard. Well, it doesn't look like that, but we have a bayou, and the gators, they pass through the bayou, just is their land just as much as it is ours. And yeah, there's actually a picture of a gator about that big with its mouth duct taped closed. It was from whenever my mom was a child, and they have my mom and her sister and her brother and her other sister all sitting on the back of the alligator like it's a pet, but the mouth is duct taped. But I'm like, I wouldn't put my trust into how strong that duct tape is.
So, like, when you were growing up, did your parents ever say, like, oh, don't go to the backyard because there's the alligators there?
No,
or would they tell you?
They would tell us, if you see a gator, run in zigzags.
Zigzags?
That's literally what the advice that we were told going out was, just if you see one, run in zigzag lines, because gators have a hard time changing directions. They'll outrun they will outrun you any day of the week, but if you cut corners, like do little football drills, and they can't get you.
Oh my gosh.
They can't pivot.
That's crazy. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for enlightening us on that talker for today. All right. So now there's also something that is coming up that I'm really excited about.
Yes, we all love coffee. Now to this, a coffee shop in Spring. It's finally open after a car crashed into the establishment during a police chase. So this is what the video looked like, or this is what the place looked like after the incident destroyed the place. And it just forced the coffee shop to close for repairs. But the owners, they're so loved in the community that they all came out together to raise funds, and they helped cover the costs.
I love that story. Okay, so you guys know They were able to raise more than $19,000 through a GoFundMe. And finally, this past Saturday, Kerrigan just showed you they reopened with a big celebration. Now, the Paleontology, did I say that right?
Paleontology
Inspired Cafe offers sausage rolls, a spring drinks menu, and a special spring dino sticker release. That's so cool. So congrats, you guys, on the reopening. So sorry that this had to happen to you. I saw that video of that car just crashed into the front of it, and I'm just so happy that our Houston community actually came together and helped you through these hard times.
Yep.
Yeah. So thank you, Kerrigan, for helping us out with the talkers. Now let's go to the other big talker of today, the Astros. Woo, it's finally here, everybody. Opening day. It is baseball time in Houston. Seth Kovar joining us now live from Minute Maid Park. So Seth, oh, my man, I'm wearing the blue. You're wearing the blue. Tell me, how's your team spirit this morning?
Well, I'll tell you, nobody in the stadium yet fan-wise, but you can already feel the momentum building. It's opening day, always a holiday for a lot of baseball fans. It's a long season, of course, 162 games, but you do have to start somewhere, and that's what today's all about. The Yankees are in town for opening day. And this really could be a preview of a playoff matchup way down the road, maybe even an American League Championship Series, which, of course, the Astros have been to the last 7 of Major League Baseball's Final Fours. I've been at Minute Maid Park all morning long, and it's been a great day so far. I've talked to a lot of people. The park looks great, and so does the team. They made moves during the offseason that could pay immediate dividends as they try to make it to an 8th straight American League Championship Series and beyond. Before the game, ticketed fans can get into Street Fest outside of the ballpark. The gates open here at noon, and so does Street Fest. That's going to feature live music, food trucks, giveaways, and more. Plus, you can hang out with hundreds and hundreds of fellow Astros fans. Now, I got to talk to the Astros Vice President of Communications, Gene Dias, this morning on the field here at the Juice Box. He described opening day really in just one word.
Well, we call it a party. It's going to be a party. We got Street Fest out on Crawford Street from noon till 3 o'clock. You do need a ticket to get in. We got a great pregame ceremony, as always, coming up. Michael Brantley's back. Uncle Mike will throw off the first pitch. 50 Cent's going to do the play ball. And also Julia Cole, Nashville star, Houstonian, is going to sing the national anthem. So lots of excitement, Seth.
With 50 Cent saying play ball, can you rap just 2 words? I don't know. Maybe he's just going to say it. Well, I got to talk to some of the Shooting Stars Spirit Squad members as well. They're fired up for the new season. And I got to talk to Orbit, the mascot. Of course, he didn't have much to say, but I got a high five anyway, so that was cool. Now, once again, first pitch here on opening day against the Yankees is set for 3:10 this afternoon. Framber Valdez will make his 3rd opening day start for the Astros. Tickets are still available, believe it or not. You can get those on Astros.com. We have a link to it on our website, CW39.com. And don't forget about the Street Fest. It opens at noon, but you do have to have a ticket to get to the game to get into Street Fest. But, opening day, people are excited. I got...
Oh, man, did you catch his interview earlier with the Shooting Stars? Seth, you did a fabulous job with the Shooting Stars. I just wish we got you in a Shooting Stars uniform, too.
They fitted me one, but they don't have the material. It's too bad.
Shush. Well, thank you so much, Seth. And I understand it is actually Kerrigan. It's going to be a busy one down there.
Oh, yeah. So the Astros game's going to be ending, say, around 6-ish.
Yeah.
And then at 7:30, they open up the doors to the Madonna concert at Toyota Center. So busy evening in downtown.
Yeah, Houston's going to be popping. Well, we have some more Houston Happens that's going to be popping coming up after the break.
Is Lovers and Liars.
Obviously, these guys are idiots.
Lovers and Liars. Series premiere Thursday, April 11th.
Would you buy a life insurance policy if you knew your rate increased every 5 years? What if $9.95 a month bought you less than $1,000 in protection? Sadly, many policies that seniors buy today fail to mention this in their advertisements. You could buy a policy that might not give you enough coverage when you need it most. Call now to receive free information on the Senior Care Plan from Senior Life Insurance Company. The Senior Care Plan guarantees your rates cannot increase. Your benefit will never decrease. There is no medical exam, and you will have lifetime coverage. You could qualify for up to $30,000 in whole life protection, and rates start as low as $5.90 a month. With the Senior Care Plan, your coverage can start immediately, unlike other policies that don't give you full coverage for 2 years. Call now for free information on the Senior Care Plan from Senior Life. By calling now, you lock in the lowest rate possible. You have no obligation. Call now.
With our procedure, we're not destroying your fat cells, we're shrinking them. In addition, no downtime, no swelling, no bruising, no pain, no heat, no cold. Sign up for the transformation package and we will give you an additional 3 sessions for free. What are you waiting for?
I was driving one night and I hit a guy who was walking across the street.
When you're behind the wheel, slow down, stop for people in crosswalks, and pass bikes at a safe distance. Because what happens in an instant can stay with you for life.
There's a 90% chance that you're at risk for losing your teeth. State-of-the-art technology at Jefferson Dental and Orthodontics allows us to see the #1 most destructive oral healthcare problem, yellow plaque. This is food and bacteria that will ultimately cause bone loss in your jaw and can lead to your teeth falling out if left untreated. Your hygienist needs to remove your yellow immediately. To see if you have yellow, schedule your cleaning today with Jefferson Dental and Orthodontics.
I was driving down the road, and out of nowhere, boom, I got hit by a car.
Boom! Just like that, I was hurt in a car accident.
A car accident can hit you out of nowhere. But when you call us, boom! Just like that, we can help you get your life back on track.
We got a client who injured their neck in a car wreck. $106,924.32.
Boom, baby!
Call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222 or visit lawbrothers.com.
They have comedy down to a science.
I was making a joke. I'm the boss. I make the jokes.
Weeknights at 6 and 6:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Oliver Penn is a local country guitarist and singer, and he is bringing his groove to the Woodlands. And we have the honor to have him live in our studio with a sneak peek. Oliver, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
I love your hat. Would you prefer Ollie?
You can call me whatever.
I love it. You are such a charming young man. I'm old enough to be your mother.
I don't know about that.
And I'm just so excited you're here today. Tell me a little bit about your musical background. How did you get started?
So I was definitely influenced by my parents. Both of my parents were, listened to a lot of music, very different types of music. My dad's very much like 80s music and classical music and Broadway stuff, and my mom's very much like hard rock, AC/DC, James Taylor, everything else. So I got it kind of coming in all directions. And then, they forced me into piano lessons, kind of against my will. I wanted to play drums and everything loud, and they were like, start with piano. And so I did that first, and then basically just kept going with it. And then it was drums, then it was guitar, and I just couldn't get enough, basically.
So you started off listening to just a wide variety of genres. How did you land in country?
That's a great question. I think it's kind of an extension of the blues, if you will, and so I really enjoyed the blues. Kind of Stevie Ray Vaughan and all the B.B. King and all that kind of stuff was kind of what I was, really attracted to at first. And then I started getting into songwriting, and I felt that country kind of fell right in between the songwriting thing and the blues thing, and kind of just.
So tell me about your writing. Where do you find inspiration? Who's your muse there?
That's a great question. I mean, I try to pull from all my experiences and not just do just romance songs or just,
Thank you.
But it's
Thank
hard
you, sir.
But it's hard. I mean, sometimes, you have a heartbreak and you're like, I'm just going to write a whole year of heartbreak songs.
Who broke your heart? I need names and numbers right now. I love it. Yeah. Okay, so you started writing your own music. Tell me about your tour, because you're on the road right now. How's that going?
It's really fun. I have a really solid band, and we just have a lot of fun on the road. And we're going to go up to the East Coast in April again.
Yeah?
So we pretty much do that every year, which is really fun, and we're stoked to go again this year.
So tell me about your bandmates. How did you find each other?
So actually, it was a long time coming. My bandmates were kind of friends first. They both played in other bands around the scene, and we just became friendly that way. And you know, the pandemic kind of slowed everything down, and I kind of had to change bandmates. And I was like, this is the perfect time to ask them to do it. So I kind of just hit them up after everything was kind of, you know, settled down, and I was like, hey, let's finally do this thing we've been talking about for years, you know, so.
That's got to be so much fun.
It was so fun. Super flattering, too, just to know that they wanted to come play, you know. And
well, you're so talented. I saw some of your videos. I don't see how they could refuse you. So also, you're going to be playing in the Woodlands soon, right?
I am. We're actually playing this evening in the Woodlands. It's going to be a beautiful day. I'm excited for it. I think it's 7 p.m. start time up at like Hughes Landing area.
Okay, and if you have not heard from Oliver Penn, he is so talented. In fact, we're going to have him sing here in just a few minutes, and he's going to give you a preview of what you can expect for later on tonight at his concert, and I am beaming. I'm so excited for you to share your talents with everyone. But before we get to that, we have to talk about skin. You're young, you don't know anything about this. Okay, but for me, I just am obsessed with the glowy, dewy skin of all those Hollywood stars. Maggie shares some secrets on how you can achieve their look.
If you're like me, have you ever wondered how Hollywood stars maintain their youthful, tight, glowing skin? Well, I'm so excited because dermatologist to the stars, Dr. Ellen Marmer, is spilling the secrets and the tea with us. Doctor, thanks so much for waking up with us.
It's my pleasure. How are you?
I am good because I say keep it right, keep it tight. So what would you say are some of the biggest skin trends seen on red carpets this season?
Well, I have to say, I noticed both men and women are really taking care of their skin this year, and they are glowing, and they're not looking fake or plasticky. I think people are really validating their authentic look, and they're probably doing non-invasive procedures ongoing throughout the year so that the benefit of those procedures just lasts longer and longer. So I know they're doing non-invasive skin tightening procedures and also a non-invasive laser procedure to help with their skin tone and texture.
So are there any other secrets that you can reveal that they're getting this youthful look and keeping it tight and smooth and bright?
Yes, I can tell you the name of the procedures they're getting done. So one is called Thermage. Thermage is a non-invasive procedure that helps give you that nice jawline, that tighter, slimmer neck, that contouring of your cheekbones. It even works on the eyelids to give you that tighter eyelid skin so you don't feel older, lifts your brow. It can be done on the body, so it can be tightening your abdomen or any other areas where you're feeling like the skin laxity is causing you some issues. It also works a little bit on fat. It's FDA cleared to improve the appearance of cellulite. So now that we're getting into much warmer weather and people are wearing much smaller clothing, if you want to smooth out that skin, you can use the Thermage. So that's definitely something that I've done on celebrities who are walking the carpets and getting their awards. And the other thing that they love is a quick laser for their face to help improve the signs of sun damage and help to improve the signs of aging. So this is a procedure called Clear and Brilliant. Clear and Brilliant is very accessible. It helps people with fine lines, pores, acne lesions, acne scars, anything where you need to build up that collagen in your skin and help remove sun damaged spots. So it's really lovely. It gives you that nice sheen and silky glow. And then when you put on your moisturizers and makeup, you just have that beautiful, glowing, radiant skin.
Well, doctor, I trust you because your skin is amazing. And I love these before and afters. I mean, even seeing people's knees look better, because I know that's a sign of aging as well. Where can we go for more? And there's no downtime, which I love even more.
You can go and learn more about both of these procedures at the websites. One is called Thermage.com, so visit Thermage.com and you can find a provider near you, and also ClearandBrilliant.com. You can learn more about the procedure, what to expect, all kinds of information, and also find a provider near you. And then if you want to follow me, my Instagram is at Dr. Ellen Marmer.
Well, it was a pleasure having you on the show. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, Oliver Penn with I'm Your Man.
If you feel like crying, I wanna be that shoulder for you. If you can't stop lying, I wanna be the one to show you the truth. If you can't keep trying, I wanna be the one to carry you through. When those tears start drying, just remember all the things that I do. I've got no one else to blame. But darling, I love you just the same. So let's fall in love again like we did when we began. I'm gonna do just the best that I can. I'm your man. If you need somebody, I wanna be somebody to you. If you need some sugar, I wanna be the neighbor that you come to. If you want my loving, taste you can only get from me. I'll be there, no discussion. We can share each other's sweet company.
Oh, you're going to make me cry. You have such a bright future ahead of you. Everybody, Oliver Penn, he goes on tour performing tonight in the Woodlands. We'll have more information on our website, CW39.com. More Houston Happens after the break. I wish you were my son so bad.
CW39's lifestyle show, Houston Happens, highlights local businesses every day. Our team's ready to help you reach more customers and grow your revenue. We'd love to speak with you. Please scan the QR code or email hhsales@cw39.com today.
Why is TXU Energy Season Pass one of our most popular plans? Because you automatically save 50% on energy charges all winter and summer.
50% off all winter helps me stay warm and toasty.
It's easy when you can save hundreds a year.
And 50% off all summer keeps me cool when it heats up.
Sure does.
Check it out.
Cold or hot, you always save a lot.
Season Pass is one smart move. High five.
TXU Energy. Energy for everything.
The Rooms to Go Kids Anniversary Sale ends Tuesday. Don't miss special bonus buys on epic kids' bedrooms. An awesome choice that includes a full-size bed for the price of a twin. Go 2 rooms at super sale prices. Choose from complete bedrooms and get 50% off the matching nightstand. Shop bunks and lofts on sale. Plus, buy this Disney bedroom and get a bonus buy. And look for twin beds starting at $175. All this and more. Hurry! The Rooms to Go Kids Anniversary Sale ends Tuesday.
Hi, Brad Tegler with Tegler Chevrolet, inviting you to visit us in Sealy. Our goal is to make your car buying experience one that is relaxing, memorable, and most importantly, easy on your wallet. At Tegler, we remove the anxiety that can come when purchasing a new or used vehicle. We're a small-town, family-owned and operated dealership, and to us, you're not a customer, you're a friend. So take the short drive from Houston, visit our website, or call 979-987-7900.
Hablas español.
Tegler Chevrolet and Sealy.
Together, let's drive.
Hello, I'm Andrew Womack, and I'd like to invite you to join me daily, every weekday, for the Gospel Truth broadcast right here on this station. The times are on your screen, but you know, this is just a program where I teach from God's Word things that have changed my life, and I know they would change yours. So check it out each weekday, the Gospel Truth broadcast right here on this station.
I'm Chelsea, and a little thing I like about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is I think it's just a perfect combination of ingredients. The pepper jack cheese and that spiciness of the sandwich. It's the right type of spice and the right amount of spice. It's crunchy on the outside, but then really tender on the inside. And then obviously the pickles on the bottom are iconic. There are too many things I like about it. I don't know if I can finish the thought.
Real customer paid for their testimonial.
Friendship goals.
That deserves a hip bump. Get the bumping.
The Neighborhood. Weekdays at 4 and 4:30 on CW39 Houston.
We are now at the halfway mark, so let's check in with our girl, producer Lou and Charlie. Hey, Boo, how's it going in there?
It's doing pretty good. I was telling Charlie I'm so excited about the show today. I mean, talk about talent.
Right? So we've got Oliver, who just performed.
Yeah.
And now we've got some girl power coming up.
Oh, yeah. We're talking about nerdy girl power, you know.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, so we have a change-making organization coming in that I think all girl parents should know about. Ito, are you listening?
Yeah.
Nerdy Girl Success empowers young women and gets them ready to be the leaders of the future. We're talking to the founder of the organization, and she's going to tell us more about the awards that are coming up. We're celebrating these young leaders to be, so I'm seriously so excited to talk to her.
I know. I am so. We just talked to them backstage in the green room, and she is darling. I'm super excited to hear what she's going to say.
Well, Ito, I know you're a crier, so get the tissue ready.
What? I'm not a crier.
I have a feeling you've cried for this before, but we are going to announce the winner of the 2024 Remarkable Women winner for here in Houston. Oh my goodness, this package had everyone on tears.
No, yeah, I did tear up. We did run it earlier, and I did tear up, and I'm going to tear up again. I am a crier.
It's just,
I'll
it never
admit
gets
it.
old. And we continue the Pow Her. Spell P-O-W-H-E-R. See what I did there?
I did. You're good.
I know you and I are pumped about this one. We have the girls robotic team making a stop here on their way to the World Championship for the third time. So they'll be competing against teams from over 50 countries, and they brought a robot.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell. Everyone can tell. We're like super excited for this.
I am super pumped. We're all about girl power for the next half hour. Thank you so much, Lou. We've got more Houston Happens coming up after the break.
No reservations required at American Furniture Warehouse's dining headquarters. We have the largest dining room furniture selection at everyday low prices. Shop AFW's massive in-stock selection in stores or at afw.com.
I was driving down the freeway. A car and a truck behind me hit me and pushed me into the SUV in front of me. My car was totaled and I was taken by ambulance to the hospital with neck and back injuries. I'm glad I called Jim Adler because I was able to go to the doctors, get the treatment I needed. This has been one of the most difficult times of my life, and Jim Adler has helped me get through it.
I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer, and you can count on me to fight for you.
713-777-4000. 713-777-4000.
Numbers move you, but some can stop you in your tracks, like the tens of thousands of people who were diagnosed with certain HPV-related cancers. For most people, HPV clears on its own, but for those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers. Gardasil 9 is a vaccine given to adults through age 45 that can help protect against certain diseases caused by HPV, including cervical, vaginal, vulvar, anal, and certain head and neck cancers, such as throat and back of mouth cancers and genital warts. Gardasil 9 doesn't protect everyone and does not treat cancer or HPV infection. Your doctor may recommend screening for certain HPV-related cancers. Women still need routine cervical cancer screenings. You shouldn't get Gardasil 9 if you've had an allergic reaction to the vaccine, its ingredients, or are allergic to yeast. Tell your doctor if you have a weakened immune system, are pregnant, or plan to be. The most common side effects include injection site reactions, headache, fever, nausea, dizziness, tiredness, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and sore throat. Fainting can also happen. Help protect what counts. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about Gardasil 9.
Laura Alexis here with Innovative Lasers of Houston. With our procedure, we're not destroying your fat cells, we're shrinking them. Very similar to the act of working out and losing weight the natural way. In addition, no downtime, no swelling, no bruising, no pain, no heat, no cold. Check this out. We guarantee half a pound to a pound per visit. This is a 5-pound fat replica, so in about a week, you can lose one of this. Sign up for the transformation package, and we will give you an additional 3 sessions for free. What are you waiting for?
You changed this last year, Spencer, for the better.
I have to grow up. I'm not the same Olivia.
This is about your dream.
It's funny how your greatness depends on me getting you the ball.
That's enough. If one falls, we all fall. We all fall.
It's tax season, and American Furniture Warehouse is giving you a big break during our tax refund savings event. If there's something you've had your eye on, well, now is the time to buy at AFW. Shop now at any AFW location or online at afw.com.
the fun with Houston Happens as much as we have, and the fun times continue to roll because our girl Kerrigan, she has some fabulous news coming out of the weather department. Kerrigan, okay, set up. I need to put my tomatoes in the ground today, and I need to put new planters outside. So is it going to be too windy for those planters? Because they're just going to be freshly planted. I'm afraid that the wind's going to knock them over.
No, but I have something to say about the garden real quick.
Okay.
So I go pick my vegetables from my neighbor's garden.
That's right.
That's where I go grocery shopping. Yesterday, I picked me a big basket of kale, make some kale and salmon for dinner. I'm looking at my plate, you know. I had made a steamed caterpillar. It was in my plate. Well, I guess I didn't wash my vegetables thoroughly enough.
Oh my gosh.
I literally picked them fresh from the ground, and I'm going through, and I'm like, oh, that's a weird piece of kale. It's a caterpillar.
So there's a little caterpillar body in your
Not little. It was the size of a green bean.
Oh no, what?
And I was like, oh, I guess that's edible, but I'm not gonna chance it. Not today.
You steamed it. It's fine. Like lots of countries eat bugs as their source of protein. I think you'll be good.
It's a delicacy, is what I said earlier.
It is, ma'am.
I felt bad. I'm like, sorry, bro, I didn't see you in there.
Did you give him a few words, like send him off?
No, I'm not gonna say what I did to him, but.
Oh.
Anyways, all of our garden activities will have great weather to accompany them.
Woo! Thank you.
So perfect weather for today. We're seeing all of that out in our Houston TrainStar cameras too. So if you have a road trip of some sort, even if that road trip's just making it out to opening day at Minute Maid Park, weather is cooperating for us this morning. Traffic, I have no control of that after the show's over. It's going to be a free-for-all trying to get to Minute Maid Park because we have the game taking place. Then we also have the Madonna concert taking place right after the game. So traffic will be a bit of a nightmare, I'm assuming, in downtown later on tonight. So avoid the area if you don't have to be in the area, is what I've been saying all morning. Our temperatures are quite pleasant outside right now. We have 50s and 60s on the board. Pearland, good morning to you. 57 degrees at the Hobby Airport. You're currently sitting at 60 degrees. 57 over at the Bush Airport. Those winds that you were talking about, they're nice and calm right now, which is ideal for all those activities ongoing outside of Minute Maid Park, and even for the game itself. We like those calm winds to be in place, and that will be the case for the afternoon and for the start of the game. Yankees at Astros at Minute Maid Park. First pitch will be at 3:10 p.m. 75 and sunny by that time frame with calm winds. Perfect baseball weather, in my opinion. By the time game's over and you're heading home or heading to the Madonna concert, I mean, why not hit them both up, right? 73 degrees, nice pleasant conditions by that time frame, and southerly winds around 8 miles per hour. So some great weather in store for today, and some pretty nice weather for tomorrow as well. But we do have those winds that'll be ramping back up by that time frame. The winds are so annoying sometimes if you have to do things outdoors, say doing those gardening things, you have stuff blowing around. By Saturday and Sunday, Easter Sunday, those temperatures, they do crank back up. We're in the 80s once again. Overnight lows starting to creep up as well, so ACs will be needed probably all throughout the day and nighttime. Monday and Tuesday, we have some unsettled weather on the way for the middle of next week. A light little chance of rain on Tuesday with a front passing through, dropping those temperatures back into the 70s as we head into Wednesday and Thursday.
Now, Kerrigan, I did have to chuckle a little bit because you were like, oh, if you're going to go to the Astros game and Madonna tonight. I was just like spoken like a 25-year-old. Like, that ain't me.
Would be the one to do both. I would be the one showing up at the Astros game in my Madonna attire and then like skedaddling and hip-hopping over to
just voguing in, like vogue. I love it.
Baseball and dance.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so I got a question for you. Do you know much about NASCAR?
No.
Are you not a NASCAR fan? Okay, well, so you know, NASCAR is actually warming back to Richmond this weekend for their 69th annual Spring Cup Series race, the Toyota Owners 400. At 7 p.m. on Sunday, the green flag will wave under the bright lights at the Richmond Raceway. Reporter Madison Moore is at the track with what we need to watch out for.
Get ready to start your engines. It's almost time to head over to the Richmond Raceway for some family fun and, of course, to watch your favorite NASCAR drivers battle it out right here on the track.
We are so excited to welcome fans from all over the 50 states and even a few countries to the Toyota Owners 400.
The first of the 3 races starts Friday night with the Virginia is for Racing Lovers 150. The second race, Toyota Care 250, is Saturday afternoon, and it's one Richmond Raceway President Lori Warren says is special. Then comes the primetime event on Easter Sunday, the NASCAR Cup Series Toyota Owners 400, making it the 7th race in the 2024 season. 36 drivers will compete, including Chesterfield, Virginia native Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Christopher Bell, Kyle Busch, and Kyle Larson, who's looking to defend his title after winning the race last year.
We've got two drivers in particular who got a little chippy on the racetrack this past weekend, Christopher Bell and Kyle Busch. And I think we're going to see a little bit of action between those two as well.
But the excitement doesn't stop there. They'll also have a fan zone opening Friday with all kinds of food and drink vendors, live music, a rock climbing wall, and even a petting zoo. Fans who have a race ticket can also buy an infield fan ground pass, putting you right in the middle of all the action, like watching your favorite drivers work on their cars or even snag a selfie in Victory Lane. And for those celebrating Easter, the Raceway is even hosting a non-denominational service in the amphitheater at 3 in the afternoon.
We're bringing out Coach Joe Gibbs, who happens to also own a race team here. It's free and open to the public. As a community service, we want to make sure that we are leaning into the fact that it's on Easter. We know it's a special time for a lot of families, and we wanted to make sure to give back.
Tickets for all 3 races are still available on richmondraceway.com. And again, the main event is on Sunday night at 7 p.m. right here under the lights. At the Richmond Raceway, I'm Madison Moore.
All right, thank you so much, Madison. Well, the race to file your taxes is heating up, but one top financial expert says you don't have to stress out. Our financial expert, Jason Tartick, who you may also recognize as a former contestant on The Bachelorette, well, he is teaming up with Intuit TurboTax to share tax tips for small businesses.
Hi, I'm Jason Tartick, and I'm here to share a few last-minute tips for small business owners this tax season. As a business owner, I know that filing business taxes can be complicated and take time, so don't put it off any longer. To get started, look into which tax forms you need to submit for your specific business type. For example, an S-Corp or partnership. Pull together all your statements, invoices, and receipts so that you can take advantage of every eligible tax deduction. Things like business equipment, employee wages, and advertising could be deductible and lower your income taxes. These little things can add up if you save it for tax time. One of the best things you can do is keep your books organized throughout the year. It sounds hard, but it makes life much easier come spring. If any of this sounds daunting, I get it. I always recommend getting help from a tax expert because making a mistake could cost your business a lot. That's where TurboTax Live Business comes in. It's easy to use and uncomplicates the tax process by connecting you with an expert knowledgeable about your specific tax situation. For small businesses filing as an S-Corp, partnership, multi-LLCs, or sole prop, there are 2 tracks offered. One is Assisted, which guides you through filing with live expert support if you need it and reviews your return before you file.
Leave it up to us to get you the best tax outcome.
And another option is the full service track that lets you hand everything off to an expert to complete your taxes for you. TurboTax even lets you connect with small business tax experts throughout the year for those financial questions that pop up that could impact your taxes. Business taxes don't have to be difficult. Delegate taxes to the experts. For more information, visit TurboTax.com and click on Business Taxes.
Are heating up in the courtroom.
3 judges are better than 1.
Triple the judges, triple the action.
Hot Bench, next on CW 39 Houston.
When I was your age, we never had anything like this.
What, Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi that works all over the house, even the basement.
The basement? So I can finally throw that party
and invite Shannon Barnes.
Dreams do come true. Get started with Xfinity Gig Internet for $25 a month when you add mobile. Plus, get Wi-Fi equipment included.
Maybe we'll even get married one day. I wonder what I'll be doing. Probably still living here with Mom and Dad.
Fast, reliable speeds right where you need them. That's wall-to-wall Wi-Fi on the Xfinity 10G network.
Who can you call when you need immediate help, any time of day or night, even when you're hundreds of miles away from home? Always giving you and your family peace of mind. knowing that people, benefits, and services are there for you 24/7. Over 50 million members rely on AAA, America's largest motor club and most highly recommended major roadside assistance provider.
AAA's legendary roadside assistance is a network with over 50,000 vehicles that respond to more than 32 million assistance calls every year.
If something happens and we're broken down, my family's not going to be stranded.
There are so many benefits to membership, and AAA is there if you're locked out of your car, need a tow, run out of gas, have a flat tire, or a dead battery.
You know, if you have one flat tire or one battery service, that membership fee pays for itself.
Wherever you go, wherever you are, you can trust AAA to be there when you need them.
Call AAA today and find out how much you can save.
I was driving one night and I hit a guy who was walking across the street.
When you're behind the wheel, slow down, stop for people in crosswalks, and pass bikes at a safe distance. Because what happens in an instant can stay with you for life.
Houston, home to more than 6 million people. But there's only one place where the kings of daytime drama live. Weekdays on CW 39 Houston.
I was on my way to work and boom, I got rear-ended.
Boom, out of nowhere, I was hurt in a car accident. A car accident can hit you out of nowhere. But when you call us, boom, just like that, we can help you get your life back on track.
We got a client who injured their neck in a car wreck. $785,892.76.
Boom, baby. Call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222 or visit lawbrothers.com.
How can we create a brighter future for our young women? Nerdy Girl Success is a nonprofit tackling this essential question, and they just unveiled the finalists for their yearly awards. So joining me today with more on that is Christina Meade. She is the Nerdy Girl Success founder and executive director. First of all, applause to you for starting this nonprofit. That is so amazing to have change makers like you in our area, inspiring young women. Tell me, what was the need that your organization fulfills?
When I left the classroom and went into actually being a business owner, I started realizing the lack of female representation across all industries in upper leadership. So I really wanted to take my experience and expertise within education and the experience that I have with working with young women and bring that to help develop into and have them have the desire to go into leadership positions.
So tell me more about Nerdy Girl Success. When was it founded? What's your mission? What are your goals?
We were founded in 2018, so we're just a little over 5 years old. And our mission is to change the landscape of leadership, and we do that by preparing and supporting young women to become the decision makers of today and tomorrow.
And I absolutely love this. I've talked to a lot of youth, and a lot of them say, you know, I don't have the confidence to do these things, or I don't feel like I have the skills, especially young ladies. Do you see that every day when you work with the students?
We do, and what we, the way that we help tackle that is by letting them meet with and even job shadow women who are in those different industries, so they can have a chance to see themselves essentially in the workplace. And it really has made a large difference in them then saying like, oh, I feel like, oh, I really can do this. Oh, this really is a space for me.
So they get an actual visual, not just you can do it, you're the best. Like they actually get to stand in those shoes. That's pretty amazing. And you've helped about 400 students so far, right?
Closer to 600, yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. Okay, now the awards. Can you explain to me what that is all about?
Sure. So we have started doing awards. One of them is the Power Emerging Leader. You've seen the lists of like 30 under 30 and those kinds of things. Yeah. I thought, you know, there isn't anything for young women in high school. So we're doing things like that, and then just recognizing the young women in our organization for the leadership that they have been exhibiting throughout the time that they've been with us.
That's absolutely beautiful. And we actually have a little interview clip from one of those finalists. Can we hear from that?
Hello, my name is Caitlin. I'm a high school senior. At my school, I'm involved in a lot of different activities, such as yearbook, newspaper, NHS. I'm also involved in my school's chapter of Key Club, which is a service-based organization. But winning this award would really inspire confidence and really help me achieve that first step in funding my dreams of being a journalist and going to university for journalism. And there's just so many opportunities to get involved. It's just such a great organization for young women out there. And they're always looking for mentors, a lot of professional women to come and talk to some younger women to get involved and kind of discover career paths, which is really amazing and has really been impactful in my own life.
Oh my goodness, Caitlin, she is so impressive. And that's kind of the girls you are helping get to that point.
Absolutely.
So how can we help? Like how do the awards work? Is this a fundraiser? Can we be a part of it?
Absolutely. So it's a celebration and fundraiser for our event because all of our programming is completely free. We don't charge the students, parents, or schools for the services that we provide. So ways that you can get involved. We're also pretty much a volunteer-run organization. So checking out the website, nerdygirlsuccess.com, clicking on volunteer to see how you could volunteer or donate. We always can use dollars to help us with that.
Of course, yes. This is such a beautiful organization, Nerdy Girl Success. We'll have more information on our website, CW39.com, on how you can help. But you are a remarkable woman.
Oh, thank you.
And I don't know if you know this, but we have been running a contest, Next Star, about remarkable women in our community. And they're making a big, big difference. And we actually asked our viewers to send in nominees for our remarkable woman. And we had 4 fabulous finalists, but we can only send 1 winner to Los Angeles. So I am honored. Do you want to read the name? Look on over the prompter.
Absolutely.
Okay, so it's right there on the arrow. So the winner of the 2024 Remarkable Woman Houston area is
Tammy Lang Campbell. Congratulations, that's amazing.
Yes, and oh my goodness, you ready to cry?
Yes.
Her story, oh my goodness, it's going to be a tearjerker, and you're going to see why she's so deserving of this honor.
I'm Tammy Lang Campbell. What we do in the community, we address civil rights issue, post-conviction, the school-to-prison pipeline, in reference to derailing the school-to-prison pipeline. We empower parents. We want children and educators to be on one page.
An organization that's provided hope to tens of thousands of young people and their families since 1991. It's all about Campbell's fight for civil rights, which is why her daughter nominated her as a remarkable woman.
I am elated to be a role model for women, future women.
Eventually get to tell the winner she's the winner.
I don't know. I'm on pin. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. You guys got me. It's a cliffhanger. That's not right.
Well, can I interrupt real quick? Because we're going to end this cliffhanger right now. We have an announcement to make. You are our remarkable woman. How do you feel? How are you feeling right now? Oh my gosh, you're crying, aren't you?
You're grateful to God.
Oh my gosh.
I can't express. Words are inadequate. Because when you give so much, your fuel becomes depleted. And what you all are doing, it provides fuel for people like me to help us to continue our work to help others. Thank you.
Congratulations.
The winner.
Well, it's an honor to get to give you this award.
It's my honor.
And we continue to celebrate young women who are going to become tomorrow's leader. And today we have the honor of having the Moment Makers, an all-girl First Tech Challenge of middle and high school students that just advanced, everybody, for the 3rd year in a row to the World Robotics Championship. First of all, ladies, you guys are my superheroes. Like, I want to be you when I grow up. Like, this is incredible. So let's go ahead and start off first right here. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Anika. I'm Julia.
And I'm Mariana.
And this is?
So this is, our robot's name is Wall 3, and we're the Moment Makers. That's our team name.
I love this. Okay, so tell me a little bit about the time and the process it took to build this robot.
So the season was launched in September, so we've been working on this for months and months and months. all the way up until now. We design our robot in CAD software. All the parts that you see that are yellow and purple, we designed and 3D printed ourselves.
And we also had to custom cut these metal and plastic plates you see here and design those in CAD as well.
The craftsmanship is top-notch, ladies. I really hope everyone at home can see just how beautiful and stunning your robot is. So tell me a little bit about what your robot can do.
Of course. Would you like to talk, or?
Yeah, so our robot can do many things. It can drive around the field, and it's able to pick up these hexagonal like pixels and score them in different areas to gain points.
So we made it so we can press just a single button and we can go to different heights. So it can reach extremely high, and we score on an angled, what they call a backdrop, and we can kind of create different, what they call mosaics by putting the colors together in different ways.
And our robot can also launch a paper airplane across the field. And we also have these little hooks up here so that our robot can fully pick itself up off the floor at the end of the match.
Wow, that's incredible. Okay, so tell me a little bit how you got interested in this.
So we actually all started in another competition called First Lego League, where we get to make Lego robots, and we learned a whole lot there, figuring out how to, use gear trains and stuff like that. And then we, a few years ago, we started in the bigger competition, and we were really excited to get to learn how to use like 3D printing and stuff. And every single year, we were able to have more and more custom parts up until this robot today.
So what does it mean for you guys to go to the World Championship again for the 3rd straight year in a row?
I mean, it's kind of surreal. It's really amazing and really amazing experience. I mean, last year we were partnered with teams from China, from Canada, from Thailand, and it just makes the world seem like a much smaller place.
And it's also amazing just to be able to go back and say, oh, I know that team from Canada. It's going to be so amazing to be able to meet with them again, because we kind of have friends from all around the world now.
That's incredible. So tell me about the World Championship. Where's it going to happen? Can we come in and cheer you guys on?
Yeah, so it's going to happen in the George R. Brown Center. That's near Discovery Green, and it's going to be over 200 teams that are there, and only 12 of them are from Texas.
Wow, and you guys are the only ones from this area?
Yes, from Houston.
That is so incredible. Okay, so now show us what this thing can do. Let's launch that paper plane.
Yeah.
So if we can come back out to, yes.
There we go.
My kids are gonna love this. I can't wait to show them this. Okay, so you said it can also pull itself up and do all these amazing things, you guys. I am so much more confident in our future because of you 3 ladies and everything that you're accomplishing. Really, bravo. You guys got such a bright future ahead of you, and I'm just so excited to see how you guys do at the World Championship. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we got more Houston Happens coming up after the break. I'm gonna play with the robot. See you guys in a minute. Okay, can I?
Yeah.
Before I called Jim Adler, I felt like I was in a lot of trouble. Bills were like stacking up like crazy. The insurance companies don't want to pay anything out. There's just no way I would have made the mortgage payments, my vehicle payments, my insurance payments. So I was really at my wit's end until I found Jim Adler. Without them, I would be in a lot of trouble. I don't think there's anybody else that's better in Texas.
Don't let the insurance company hold out on you. Call me, Jim Adler, and get the money you deserve.
713-777-4000.
Searching for dental implants? When you find yourself needing to replace all of your teeth, you've done the research. You've heard Renew Smiles say we are up to 60% less than other providers. And maybe you thought to yourself, not a chance. But the reality is, that is 100% true. Renew Smiles is up to 60% less than other providers and offers low monthly financing, even with lower credit scores. It's more than just teeth. It's life-changing. Don't take our word for it.
Renew gets all 5 stars from me.
My first steak in 12 years. Wow.
They say they're affordable, and they really are.
You get the same high quality, amazing digital technology, a proprietary system that patients love, but what they love even more is the price. They love getting a beautiful, natural smile for less in one day. That's Renew Smiles, right in your local neighborhood by local doctors. Call 281-800-5000 or visit renewsmiles.com.
At CC's Pizza, dreams come true. But the best part of CC's is you. And you. And you.
Me?
Keep up, Doc. Dive right into my wondrous buffet. When it comes to pizza, you know that I slay. These desserts were made for stacking, like these games were made for whacking. Uh-oh, see ya! Reviews are in, the critics are raving. Even the super specific pregnancy craving. So come beat the band and pull up a chair. CC's the best pizza value anywhere.
Hi, I'm Micah, and I still want to buy your house. When you call 713-565-5000, you're working with me, a Houstonian who's been buying houses for 25 years. I make it easy with an as-is cash offer on your home within 24 hours, whether it's a total fixer-upper or in perfect condition. When you sell to Micah, there are no fees, no commissions, no banks, and no repairs. Just call 713-565-5000 for a free, no-obligation offer 24 hours a day. That's 713-565-5000.
Every Texan's affected by politics, and with this team, State of Texas shows you every week how political decisions made here impact you. Get in-depth analysis at how Texas drives the conversation. Watch State of Texas, Sunday at 9:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Yeah, the perfect way to end the show with Grammy Award-winning singer, actress, and writer Brandy Norwood. Guess what, guys? She was in Houston last night promoting her partnership with Stella Rosé wine brand. Now, the company is rolling out a new line of Stella Rosé brandy flavored spirits, and Brandy, she was picked to be the face of this new drink. Now, the event was filled with cocktails that have yet to hit the market, yummy food, and a live performance from Brandy herself. Woo! Look at that. I love Brandy. I don't know about you guys. I grew up with Brandy. I know that's going to date me, but she is the best, and I love her. All right, so we're going to end the show now with a look at our sponsored content from today, and I want to thank you all for joining us on this Thursday. I'll see you again tomorrow for another round of Houston Happens. Until then, check out our website, CW39.com, for a look at all the wonderful interviews and guests we had today.